He wasn't looking for a roommate, not even a four-legged one. But good things have a way of turning up. Wasn't long till they realized how much they relied on each other. There's power in a great relationship. That's why we take time to get to know each of our customers personally. Like Henry and Chance. Those relationships are the strength of our community bank. And that's the way banking should be.
Know why I like high school activities?
Because they're fun.
You know what I don't like about high school sports?
Too much pressure from parents.
Seeking balance in high school activities is important.
Parents need to support and encourage high school students and not set unrealistic expectations.
Give the games back to us.
And keep activities where they're supposed to be.
Fun!
The Colorado High School Activities Association is made up of 340 high schools with 185,000 students participating in high school activities. Our members promote lifetime values to help reach and motivate students. CHSAA develops policies as a group as a responsibility of membership. CHSAA is coaches, game officials, and administrators voluntarily working for the common good of kids. CHSAA is high school activities. The Colorado High School Activities Association says thank you to these companies for supporting activities in your school.
Thanks for meeting me here.
No problem. You know, Farm Bureau Insurance has local agents making this kind of thing real easy.
Well, your auto insurance has saved me a lot on old Becky here.
That's great. And since our headquarters are local, we'll be here for old Becky for a long time.
Harold, your dog swallowed the remote again.
Who's that?
Older Becky.
Oh. Ugh.
Real service, real people. That's...
Be an actor, writer, or scientist. With small class sizes and caring faculty, your great story begins here. Adams State College offers state-of-the-art classrooms and an adventure program that rocks your world. Our affordable tuition and close campus community enriches the lives of a diversity of students.
Helping you, inspiring you to be your very best. Adams State College. Great stories begin here.
The schools taking part in today's event are part of the 340 member schools of the Colorado High School Activities Association. As members, we promote and protect the privilege of participation in interscholastic activities. We also promote lifetime values like respect, hard work, teamwork, and sporting behavior. We help reach and motivate students. We develop policies as a group as a responsibility of membership. We are coaches, game officials, and administrators working for the common good of kids. We are CHSAA.
gentlemen, the Colorado High School Activities Association welcomes you to the Denver Coliseum for the State High School Basketball Championships. This game pits the Legacy Lightning versus the Doherty Spartans. Let's meet the contestants for this afternoon's game. First, the reserves. Playing for Doherty, number 33, Alex Moscasco. Playing for Legacy, number 25, Bree Paulson. Playing for Doherty, number 24, Bree Daniels. For Legacy, number 24, Paige Richmond. Playing for the Doherty Spartans.
We're at the grade 8 this afternoon on the girls' side of things in Class 5A basketball. Welcome, everyone, to the Denver Coliseum, historic Coliseum that's been here for years, built back in the... Well, I was going to throw out the 1950s. It sounds about right. I watched a nice program. Actually, it was on a Comcast here in the metro area. And, boy, they've had the Rolling Stones here. Some of the great concerts early on in the Denver metro area. They've had some pretty darn good basketball as well. We certainly know that. With what we're going to see here, and I've already seen this afternoon, Highlands Ranch and Regis are already through to the Final Four. We've got two more teams to be decided. And this afternoon, it's Legacy and Doherty. Let's talk about how these teams got here. Legacy and Doherty, 1 and 2 seeds. Doherty, a first-round bye. They were able to beat Boulder 62-48. And then earlier this week, Doherty knocked out Rocky Mountain 57-44. And to make it here to the grade 8, Legacy, the top seed, the first round bye, they beat Prairie View 80-48 and then knocked out Denver East 74-70 in overtime. In the Alice Barron region, top seeded Lightning certainly beat the team from the DPL and Denver East. And Emily Glenn with 24 points. Kaylee Edwards went to the foul line 14 times. She was 11 for 14, finished with 17 points. As Legacy able to get by the 4th seed Denver East earlier this week. And now have a date with Doherty. And Doherty is all about defense. That's for sure. For head coach Patrick McKiernan's team, they preach defense, and that's what they do. They play very good defense. And they're going to try to slow down this Legacy club. Starters have been announced. We're about ready to get going here. And for Legacy, a little bit of a scare there in the Sweet 16, so we'll see how that affects them. Coached by Craig Van Patten, the Lightning rolling into this one. Losses to Monarch in their conference, and Air Academy, who upset Broomfield today, the 5-time defending state champions, knocked out by Air Academy. They were down 21-9 at one point. Air Academy came all the way back and then won it as they knocked them out in the grade 8 of the final of the 4. And Pueblo West beat Golden, so we do know that in their second game of the grade 8s. Doherty, 2-time state champions in 92 and 95. Losses to Palmer. Palmer was just knocked out by Regis here. Palmer got caught behind a 17-3 run where Regis opened up the game. Quick shot put up and in for Doherty, and just like that, the bucket up and good, and away we go. That's the way that Palmer wants to start. Another steal on defense now. Drive around, shot up and good, and that's Surgeon with the bucket here, and the defense already getting after it here, and a push that's going to go against Moffitt as Salas got pushed out of bounds here. A quick 4-0 run though here for Doherty to open things up. Doherty is rolled here. Whoa, too deep for Salas to get to. Boy, that one was just way too far by Kaylee Edwards. And so 3 turnovers very quickly to open things up here. Up top, 3 on the way. Too deep that time. Loose ball, grabbed nicely. That's Glenn, Emily Glenn, bringing the ball down. The point guard over to Salas. Salas can't get to that one either. Out of bounds it goes. 4 turnovers on 4 attempted trips down the floor here for Legacy. Not the way they want to start. You can't ask for a much better start, though, if you're head coach Patrick McKiernan. That's the way you want it to go. That's Moffitt. Drive down the lane there. Bounces to the corner. Push inside Rivera. Behill, the drive. Too deep with that shot. She drove in, got to the baseline that time. Here comes Legacy back the other way. Glenn driving her way inside. Whoop, ball knocked away. Stolen. Here we go. Behill on her left. Moffitt, though, tried to get it to her, and it's picked away. Nice job hustling back. Courtney Smith got there. Salas will give to Glenn, and Glenn back to Salas here. Salas, long 3 on the way, not enough on it. Offensive board put back up and in, and there's Kaylee Edwards. The 5'9" senior with the offensive board cuts the lead in half here. Just underway, almost 2 minutes into this one, and Legacy's turned the ball over 4 times. Quick lead over the top, too deep. Too much. Surgeon trying to find Aisha Harris. Too high and too far. So Edwards will key this one in for the Lightning. Down by 2. Exactly 2 minutes gone in this one. Well, we're glad you're along with us here. Live coverage, CHSAA.tv, and we're glad you're with us. That defense is at 1-3-1. Extended out. Glenn tried to dribble through. Reach in foul. And that's going to go against Shalisa Moffitt, I believe, on the reach in there. 2 team fouls already against Doherty. Whoop, Glenn walking the tightrope, gets it to Edwards, gets it back in the corner. 3 on the way. Missed it, a little short that time. Offensive, or board by Surgeon. Surgeon to bring the ball up for Doherty. Spartans and the Lightning here. Kick to the side. Moffitt, crossover, jumper, up, and good. Excuse me, Angela Behill. My apologies. Behill with the bucket. Glenn, lob over the top. Smith now. Caitlin Smith wants to dribble down. Gets it underneath. Ball swatted out of there. Smith went up with it, and it was blocked away. And that was Aisha Harris. Long 3 on the way. Enough on it? No. Up over the backboard it goes. Kim Surgeon, the senior, about a step and a half back from the 3-point arc. But we'll see Vanessa Villagrana into the contest here. And again, that extended 1-3-1 zone. That's a trapping zone. They get it to the corner here. Smith trying to get around. 3 on the way. Edwards, air ball, far side. Way too much on that one and missed it off the left side. Villagrana hustling down, coast to coast, and we'll finish it up. An 8-2 lead for Doherty. Salas for 3. Got it. Big 3 there. Maybe that'll get the Lightning going a little bit. Boy, they have turned the ball over here a bunch already. Doherty's defense really disrupting them, but at 3, like a home run ball, suddenly momentum shifts your way a little bit. Villagrana inside. Quick move around Glenn and scores it. Villagrana, wow, come in, the spark plug. 3 on the way. Salas off the side of the backboard, and out of bounds it goes. It'll be Doherty. Bree Daniels will check in here for Doherty. .350 to go here in the first quarter. Doherty with a 10-5 lead. Surgeon pushes off Edwards and then overthrows Daniels. Smith will get it to Glenn. Emily Glenn now. Long pass down to Salas. Salas trying to go all the way across. Partially tipped by Villagrana. And Daniels will catch. Surgeon now for Doherty. Give it back. Drive there. Lob over the top. Daniels can't get it to go. Villagrana with the rebound and a loose ball foul. And that'll go against Courtney Smith. Salas will check out for the Lightning here. First opportunity for us to see Emily Lopez, the 5'3" junior. She's a sharpshooter, a sniper for these Lightning. Hill give it up. Rounding around is Rivera to Surgeon now. Surgeon, a little push up, got the clearance and kissed it off the glass. Pushed Edwards off and hit the jumper. Boy, if you can get away with it, that works well. And if Surgeon can hit those jumpers, that'll be big. Coach Van Patten wants a timeout for Legacy here with 3:03 left to go here in this first quarter as Doherty leads it 12-5. And a bevy of turnovers here for Legacy. Not the way you want to start things out. Our broadcast tonight presented in part by Bank of Colorado. Enjoy the difference a family-run bank deeply rooted in Colorado can make in your life and community. We still believe in the personal banking relationships. Bank of Colorado, distinctively different and distinctively Colorado, the way banking should be. Regis and Highlands Ranch are already through. Waiting on two more teams to move along to the Final Four in Boulder next week. .303 to go here in the first quarter. Glenn with the basketball now. And over to Lopez. Three on the way. Glenn, too deep. Edwards, the rebound. Inside. Shot up and good. Put that up over Daniels. So Kaylee Edwards with the bucket. Cuts the lead back to 5 again. Rivera will get to the corner. Surgeon there. Surgeon, long three on the way. Got it! Oh, baby. That is a huge three, and it's an 8-point lead. Glenn, the three. She can't answer, and now on the run. Villagrana will hand it off to Hill. Whoop, dribbled off the foot, over the end line. She'll pick it up, over and back. And a turnover and a timeout. Nope, we're just going back the other way. Thought maybe Coach McKiernan was going to call a timeout there. He won't. On the dead ball. Senior Jordan Bishop to check into the contest. She'll give Angela Hill a chance to rest here for the moment. 8-point lead for Doherty. And again, that half-court trap. Villagrana steals it away. Villagrana stop. 13-footer right off the front of the rim. It goes. Loose ball and grabbed there by Smith. And now Glenn with it for Legacy. All the way across. Edwards with it. Trying to drive inside. Pull-up jumper. Good. Cuts the lead now again. This time back to 6. Doherty has had the lead here from the start. Rivera running things on the right side. Steps in, runner, good. Boy, they are certainly breaking down the zone that Legacy is trying to throw up there. Edwards to bring the ball down out to Glenn. Glenn pulls up three-pointer, airballed that one, not enough on it. And Smith, Lopez there to get it back. Edwards stops, tried to get it to Smith. Smith underneath, tried to go with the reverse. Surgeon got her on the arm. 1:07 to go here in the first quarter. And they gave it to Bishop. No, that was on Surgeon. That was definitely on Surgeon. As Smith knocks down the first free throw. So Smith with another one here. Try to cut into this 7-point lead that Doherty has put up. Got them both. Thought maybe she'd push that one a little too deep. Instead, cuts the lead to 6, hits both free throws. Lightning step all the way back and say, come on in. That 3-2 defense. Up top, V Hill kicks back to the corner. Surgeon. They're not going to let Surgeon get off a shot again. Not from where she's at. V Hill, Lightning extending the defense here. Daniels on the baseline. Needs a little help. Will get it. Great pass inside and the shot up and in. That's Daniel Santos. Daniel Santos, the senior, the catch and the shot. Nice position inside, and that's going to go against V Hill. Way out away from the basket, trying to stay on Edwards. Oh, they did. They gave it to number. They meant to give it to V Hill. Moffat's not out there. Yeah, they did. They gave it to number 10. 10's not even out there. Okay, Edwards jump pass to Lopez. Look at that defense. Boy, Doherty is getting after it. Edwards. Smith now wants to drive. Almost knocked away. On the dribble. Neely. Lopez threw it away. Tried to get it to Smith inside. B Hill steps in front. Surgeon stops for 3. Didn't get it off in time. And just to highlight the fact it gets caught between the iron and the backboard. 19-11 after 1 quarter here. It is Doherty up on top seed. Legacy here from the grade 8.
He wasn't looking for a roommate, not even a four-legged one. But good things have a way of turning up. Wasn't long till they realized how much they relied on each other. There's power in a great relationship. That's why we take time to get to know each of our customers personally. Like Henry and Chance. Those relationships are the strength of our community bank. And that's the way banking should be.
Know why I like high school activities?
Because they're fun.
You know what I don't like about high school sports?
Too much pressure from parents.
Seeking balance in high school activities is important.
Parents need to support and encourage high school students and not set unrealistic expectations.
Give the games back to us.
And keep activities where they're supposed to be.
Fun!
Back here at the grade 8, ready to go. After 1 quarter, 19-11. Oh, we're having some issues with the stats again. It's interesting to see how that was going to work out. Drive inside, nice finish. Shayna Kuiper. Kuiper with the bucket. Lead back to 6. Lost by Santos there. She tried to grab a hold of that. Glenn leads ahead. There's Edwards down low. And Santos made her change that shot. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll be Doherty basketball here. So another turnover forced. Legacy would imagine 6 turnovers at the very least. 4 turnovers to open the game up. 6 to 7 turnovers actually. Now that I think about it, there in that first quarter, and that part of the reason for the lead by Doherty, but also just that great defense. They've really caused a lot. Tough shot. Daniels the offensive board. 3 by V Hill. Yes, sir. Lead to 9 for Doherty here. Edwards back to Glenn. And they give it right back to Edwards to the corner. Lopez, not enough time to pull the trigger for 3. Tries to dribble her way out. Trap's coming. Whoop, ball tipped in the air. Surgeon got it. Another steal by Doherty. And now Surgeon with the ball. Waiting for the pick there. Gives it down low. And a foul. That may go on Smith there as Santos was trying to get her way into the lane that time. And it will indeed go on Caitlin Smith. Lob over the top. Daniels has it. Tries to work her way around. Kicks it out. 16-footer by Santos. Won't go. Smith the rebound. Lead ahead. There's Emily Glenn. Lead of 9. Edwards all the way across it comes again. Just playing catch too high, and out of bounds it goes. Boy, and Edwards and Smith and Glenn, that is, looking at each other like, wow. Glenn has thrown the ball away 3 times already. And just overpasses. Down low, there's Surgeon, who gets around Edwards, now gets underneath, can't get it to go. Glenn with the basketball. She'll dribble it up across the midcourt line. Lopez in the corner now. Lopez tried to spin her way around. Can't do it. Lobs to Smith. Out to Glenn. Glenn slicing her way through. Trying to finish it off. Can't. Smith. 2 misses. Got her own rebounds and puts it back up and in. Back to 7. They cut that lead back. In the meantime, Doherty just doing what they do. Vigil trying to push her way in. Over the top to Daniels, who scores it. 24-15. Doherty up. 5:32 to go in the first half. Glenn down the lane. She's fouled and count the bucket. Starting to figure out a way to crack this 1-3-1. So the foul goes against, I believe, Bishop down low. And Bishop will actually have a seat along with Santos. In the meantime, we see Laura Rivera check back in, along with Aisha Harris. Glenn will knock down the conventional 3-point play there. Cut the lead back to 6 here. Vigil tried to drive on that baseline. Finger roll won't go, and the nice rebound by Kuiper. Gets it to Glenn. Glenn will bring the basketball up. Finds Lopez. Lopez to drive inside. Runner up. Won't go off the front of the rim. Scramble for it. And a push that'll go against Lopez. She slammed into Vigil there. And it'll be Doherty basketball. Doherty girls have won a couple of state championships, but it was a while ago. As a matter of fact, it was 17 years ago, the last state championship at Doherty, 1995, and they won the 6A state championship in 1992. That was the short-lived 6A classification. Rivera, right side, Lopez all over her, back to Vigil. Nearly a walk. 3 on the way. Missed it short, and out of bounds it goes. Didn't quite have her legs underneath her as she tried that 3. Edwards with the basketball now, trying to cut into that 6-point lead. 3 on the way by Glenn. Airballed that one. Lopez tried to save it. Will to Edwards for the moment. Now scramble for it. Kuiper's down there. Surgeon's down there. Jump ball. It'll be Doherty basketball and another turnover for Legacy. And Coach McKiernan hustling through with the substitutions. He's already got 9 deep on the bench. Moffitt trying to pass that through. 3 by Vigil. Yeah, up top. A huge 3. And the lead back to 9. Glenn up top. High post. They kick it around. Kuiper. There's Smith. Finds Edwards. Edwards driving inside. Drew the foul and will get a couple of free throws. Leaned in on the contact with Surgeon.
Number 3, Kim Surgeon, and his second personal foul. Team foul number 6 for the Spartans.
3:58 to go here in the first half. Edwards with a couple of free throws here. Knocks down the first, another one coming. Jordan Salas and the freshman Courtney Smith will be in, so both Courtney and Caitlin Smith are in. Edwards Another free throw, made the first, makes the second, and gets that lead cut back to 7. Doherty has led throughout. A lot of turnovers caused by that Doherty defense, and they have knocked down some shots as well. Moffitt will give it up to Surgeon. Surgeon just pops back to Behill there. Surgeon thought about shooting that. That's nearly NBA range. Give it back up. Behill with it. 3:34 to go. Crossover in there. Tough pass inside. The foul. That's going to go against Salas. As Harris caught it down low, tried to go up with it, and had her arm grabbed. 3:31 to go here. This is a good one. First two games here at the grade 8 on the girls side of things here in Class 5A ended up being double-digit wins for both Ranch and for Regis. They were good contests, but by the end, there was no doubt. And Harris knocked down both free throws. And that trapping defense again. Edwards trying to dribble her way in, nothing there. Salas again gives it back to Edwards. Edwards over to Salas, bounce down to the baseline now. Lopez to Smith, good ball movement here. Edwards not going to shoot the three, now she will. Missed it off the back rim, and out of bounds it'll go. It'll be Doherty basketball. 2:58 to go here in this first half. And Doherty has certainly clamped down the defense. CHSAA.TV, we're glad you're with us. We'll update you on what's going on in School of Mines, the 4A grade 8. Got some pretty good stuff going on there. Latest scores that we have for you, a couple of games finished up there, and a defending champion goes down. As a matter of fact, today alone, 3 defending state champions have been beaten. It is a day of upset, certainly. And tough dribble by Rivera, lost that one out of bounds. Turnover, and Legacy will have it back. Trying to cut into this 9-point lead. It's fluctuated between 9 and 7 here most of this second quarter. Glenn to Edwards. And to the corner now. Courtney Smith. Edwards driving inside. And the ball knocked away. They got an arm on it, though, so 2 free throws coming. And the foul is going to go, I believe, on Behill. Edwards. And you can see Behill talking with the referee going, yeah, I probably got the arm there a little bit. That's one of those, they both had kind of the wry smile on their face going, yeah, you made the right call there. And the referee going, yeah, I know I made the right call, but it was a good steal right up until the point you got the arm. Lead cut to 8 here. That's the respect of the player and the referee just talking it out and realizing that it wasn't a bad move, but you still had to blow the whistle on it. Surgeon to Moffitt. Moffitt, jumper. That's an 18-footer. Good. Knocks it down, and the lead is 10 now. The big lead of 10 for Doherty with 1:56 left to go here in the first half. A quick 30-second timeout. Coach Van Patten wants to talk this one over. Wow. Doherty just keeping Legacy at bay. Coverage of the state basketball tournament here on CHSAA.TV is presented by Colorado Farm Bureau Insurance. We can handle your auto, home, and life insurance needs locally with agents throughout the state. Colorado Farm Bureau Insurance. Real service, real people. That's Farm Bureau Insurance. Well, let's hope they get the... I'm interested to see just how many turnovers there have actually been in this one for Legacy, because they started out the game with 4 straight turnovers. And again, trailed 8-2. Yet kind of were able to kind of hang around, but it's been anywhere from a 7 to 9 point lead for Doherty, and now a 10-point lead with the free throws that were knocked down there. Inside, Courtney Smith. Tough shot. Will finish it off. Cuts the lead back to 8 here. Minute 42 to go in the first half. Rivera. And now Bishop. And now they give it to Villagrana. And Doherty's got 10 deep on the bench here. 3 on the way. In and out, it won't go. A rebound down to Caitlin Smith, and a foul on the rebound here, and that is the 18th foul against Doherty. So we're shooting 1-and-1s here for Legacy, and Caitlin Smith will walk down. The junior will shoot the free throws. So it stops the clock and gives Legacy a chance to cut into this lead here. Missed it, won't get the bonus. And here comes Bishop now, down to the corner. Villagrana, drive inside, and it'll go. Wow, got it over Courtney Smith. And the lead back to 10. Up top, Edwards. Edwards driving around, pull up 15-footer, missed it short, got her own miss, and she walked. Too many steps before that ball hit the ground. Minute 5 to go, and now Doherty can extend this 10-point lead. So we'll see Daniels check back in. Santos is back in there. It's Bishop, Villagrana, and Rivera for Doherty. 50 seconds to go in this first half. Push underneath. Courtney Smith got a hand on it, and now a steal. Glenn's got it. Is Glenn going to go the distance? Tries to step through and will finish. Santos tried to step through and swipe at that ball. Did. Got an arm. Glenn finished it anyway. So she'll get a free throw here. The bucket will count. Missed it. So the lead's still 8 here for Doherty. Rivera. 27 seconds left. Step back 3. Missed it off the front of the rim. Went after her own bucket and got the rebound. Actually, Santos ends up with it. Nice job by Rivera, though, to follow her shot. Villagrana to Daniels. And some pushing and shoving. And we're going back the other way. That's against Santos. Santos tugging on the shirt of Caitlin Smith. And the referee says, "No, we'll have none of that." So a break for Legacy here. Last 10 seconds. Play for that last shot. Edwards turns, gets it to Edwards. Edwards gets run into. Still got it. 1 second left. Fires up a shot. Cannot get the shot to go. Looking for the foul. Not going to get it. 33-25, and look at there. It is Doherty with the lead, the number 2 seed up on the number 1 seed here from the grade 8. We've got one more game to go after this one as Regis push through with the win, and Ranch are through here. It will be Monarch and Thunder Ridge. So we certainly look forward to that. And as we're waiting on the stats, matter of fact, I think what we're going to do is we're going to take a break. We'll give you those stats when we come back here. We'll take about an 8 to 9 minute break here. Come back, give you those stats, set you up, give you some scores from the 4A grade 8 as well. All of that when we return here from the Denver Coliseum as Doherty leads Legacy.
I'm ready to switch over to Farm Bureau Auto Insurance.
Great.
Wait, my old insurance agent is offering me a safe driver discount if I stay.
We got you down for that.
And a multi-line discount.
That too. You know, some insurance companies don't give you your discounts until you try to switch, whereas we give you all the discounts you qualify for automatically.
Awesome. Done.
Hey, hi.
Your old agent?
Yeah.
Awkward.
Real service, real people. That's Farm Bureau Insurance.
Be an actor, writer, or scientist. With small class sizes and caring faculty, your great story begins here. Adams State College offers state-of-the-art classrooms and an adventure program that rocks your world. Our affordable tuition and close campus community enriches the lives of a diversity of students.
Helping you, inspiring you to be your very best. Adams State College. Great stories begin here.
The schools taking part in today's event are part of the 340 member schools of the Colorado High School Activities Association. As members, we promote and protect the privilege of participation in interscholastic activities. We also promote lifetime values like respect, hard work, teamwork, and sporting behavior. We help reach and motivate students. We develop policies as a group as a responsibility of membership. We are coaches, game officials, and administrators working for the common good of kids. We are CHSAA.
He wasn't looking for a roommate, not even a four-legged one. But good things have a way of turning up. Wasn't long till they realized how much they relied on each other. There's power in a great relationship. That's why we take time to get to know each of our customers personally. Like Henry and Chance. Those relationships are the strength of our community bank. And that's the way banking should be.
Know why I like high school activities?
Because they're fun.
You know what I don't like about high school sports?
Too much pressure from parents.
Seeking balance in high school activities is important.
Parents need to support and encourage high school students and not set unrealistic expectations.
Give the games back to us.
And keep activities where they're supposed to be.
Fun!
The Colorado High School Activities Association is made up of 340 high schools with 185,000 students participating in high school activities. Our members promote lifetime values to help reach and motivate students. CHSAA develops policies as a group as a responsibility of membership. CHSAA is coaches, game officials, and administrators voluntarily working for the common good of kids. CHSAA is high school activities. The Colorado High School Activities Association says thank you to these companies for supporting activities in your school.
Thanks for meeting me here.
No problem. You know, Farm Bureau Insurance has local agents making this kind of thing real easy.
Well, your auto insurance has saved me a lot on old Becky here.
That's great. And since our headquarters are local, we'll be here for old Becky for a long time.
Harold, your dog swallowed the remote again.
Who's that?
Older Becky.
Oh. Ugh.
Real service, real people. That's Farm Bureau Insurance.
I'm ready to switch over to Farm Bureau Auto Insurance.
Great.
Wait, my old insurance agent is offering me a safe driver discount if I stay.
We got you down for that.
And a multi-line discount.
That too. You know, some insurance companies don't give you your discounts until you try to switch, whereas we give you all the discounts you qualify for automatically.
Awesome. Done.
Hey, hi.
Your old agent?
Yeah.
Awkward.
Real service, real people. That's Farm Bureau Insurance.
Be an actor, writer, or scientist. With small class sizes and caring faculty, your great story begins here. Adams State College offers state-of-the-art classrooms and an adventure program that rocks your world. Our affordable tuition and close campus community enriches the lives of a diversity of students.
Helping you, inspiring you to be your very best. Adams State College. Great stories begin here.
The schools taking part in today's event are part of the 340 member schools of the Colorado High School Activities Association. As members, we promote and protect the privilege of participation in interscholastic activities. We also promote lifetime values like respect, hard work, teamwork, and sporting behavior. We help reach and motivate students. We develop policies as a group as a responsibility of membership. We are coaches, game officials, and administrators working for the common good of kids. We are CHSAA.
He wasn't looking for a roommate, not even a four-legged one. But good things have a way of turning up. Wasn't long till they realized how much they relied on each other. There's power in a great relationship. That's why we take time to get to know each of our customers personally. Like Henry and Chance. Those relationships are the strength of our community bank. And that's the way banking should be.
Know why I like high school activities?
Because they're fun.
You know what I don't like about high school sports?
Too much pressure from parents.
Seeking balance in high school activities is important.
Parents need to support and encourage high school students and not set unrealistic expectations.
Give the games back to us.
And keep activities where they're supposed to be.
Fun!
The Colorado
KOA Radio 850 is proud to be an official sponsor of the Colorado High School Activities Association and wishes all of today's participants their best in the quest for a state championship. And the Colorado High School Activities Association membership would like to remind everybody in today's game that whether you're a participant or coaches, cheer for your team and not against your opponent. The only true measure of good sportsmanship is cheering on your team and not against your opponent. Throughout the year, the student participants in the Colorado High School Activities Association enjoy the benefits provided by the following corporate sponsors: Advanced Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Specialist, Polsky Brothers Apparel, Max Preps, and Writers Group. We thank these sponsors for supporting the youth.
How are you doing? Good.
I was part of that game with my dad. My dad's running home.
Yeah.
I'd like to talk to him.
Great.
If it's possible.
Is he around?
He's actually up there waving at you. He's way up in the rafters.
I'll go talk.
Back to the Denver Coliseum. We're at the half. Promised we'd update you on some scores here. Regis and Ranch are through with wins today here from the grade 8. Winner of this contest will play Highlands Ranch. Right now, Doherty up 33-25. In Class 4A, the 5-time reigning state champion Broomfield knocked off today by Air Academy, 64-46. And Pueblo West beat Golden today. So West is through and Air Academy is through. And Pueblo South is leading this at the half. They're up on Centaurus 28-14. I believe it's at the half. I don't have a confirmation that it is halftime actually. So we'll just say they're up 28-14. I actually text off with Mary Kay Morrow, who's doing our 4A coverage on CHSAA.tv. Told her that the halftime score from here, they may be a little behind us. She didn't put halftime on there. Whenever I get a text off, she usually just sends back what she's got at the time. They're in the second quarter, I believe. Courtney Smith with the catch and the bucket here to open things up here for Legacy. And quickly, Legacy coming right back here with the basketball again. We'll give you those first half stats. Doherty has had the lead throughout. 10 turnovers by Legacy has been a big difference. A block that time, and now a foul as Courtney Smith drives inside. Aisha Harris, a great job on the block the first time, but then got her the second time around. Harris whistled for her second personal. And the problem that Legacy's had, they haven't been able to get the ball down underneath to the bigs. They have here Smith with 3 points already. Legacy 9 for 25 from the field, only shooting 36%. In the meantime, Doherty playing well, 14 for 26 from the field, 53% in the first half. But a quick 4-0 run here for the Lightning, and they have cut the lead to 4. The smallest margin it's been since the first quarter. Harris inside, got behind Smith, and a quick drop step there, and Harris will go to the free throw line to shoot a couple here as Smith is whistled for the foul. That's her second. Points off of turnovers pretty even. Rebounding, Legacy with the edge, 16-14 in that first half, rebounding-wise. Harris misses the free throw. For Legacy, Kaylee Edwards leading with 9 points and 2 rebounds. She's 3 for 6 from the field. Emily Glenn, 5 points, only 2 for 9 from the field, though. Harris, 1 for 2 from the free throw line. The lead back to 5. 3 other way from the left side. Airballed over there by Salas, but a nice putback. And Salas will follow with it and cut that lead back to 3 now. Behill tried to bounce it through off of Smith, and Glenn's got it. Now Legacy going to run a little bit. Edwards. Lob it over the top. Smith stops there, wants to push inside, has it swatted away by Surgeon. Out of bounds it goes. It'll be Doherty basketball. Legacy fans don't like the call on the far side. Of course, the Doherty fans are fine with it. So the Spartans go back to work here. Legacy with a quick opening 6-1 run here. The jumper up and good, though. That's a 2. Moffitt will knock it down. And the lead goes back to 5. Dribbling through, no. Caitlin Smith has it knocked away. Behill with the basketball now. For Doherty. Pull up, 15-footer. Front and back of the rim. Now Edwards trying to dribble her way through and gets it down to Salas. And Salas gets help from Glenn. Back over to Edwards. Down to the corner. And a skip pass across. Good ball movement this time, and a push by Behill. Got out, and the bump. Quick whistles here, not allowed to do that. And that is 3 on Behill. (36-31). Doherty again has led throughout. They open the game with a quick 4-0 run, and then an 8-2 run at that. Edwards for 3. Missed it short. Scramble for the ball. Out of bounds it goes off of the back heel of Edwards, and it'll be Doherty basketball. Winner will play Highlands Ranch in the Final Four. Legacy struggled to get by Denver East in the Sweet 16 on Wednesday. A tough game, went into overtime, won it 74-70. In the meantime, Doherty with a 57-44 win over Rocky Mountain, a 13-point win, pretty comfortable. Salas with the basketball now, lead it ahead. There's Edwards. Edwards back to Salas and around to Glenn. Glenn, lob down low. There is Smith inside, going up, can't get it, missed it, trying to go back up, goes up strong and will finish. Courtney Smith with the bucket. And the lead cut back to 3 now. Smith has scored 6 points here in the quarter, 8 for the game. 3 minutes into the second half. Surgeon now trying to get around Edwards. Driving on the baseline there. Still driving all the way around. Gets it to Harris. Harris fouled. Will go to the free throw line. And the foul is going to go on Courtney Smith. Caitlin Smith raised the hand and said, no, it's on me. No, it's not. It's on Courtney. And that's 3. As a matter of fact, the two sisters talking to each other, they said, Courtney told Caitlin, that's 3 on me. Harris missed the free throw. Another one coming. Missed them both. Lane violation anyway. Doherty from the free throw line was just fine in the first half, but they are 1 for 3 here, and all of that has been Harris. Trying to get that ball in, and Caitlin Smith's going to have to call timeout. We're not getting any help from anybody hustling down to help, and crushing pressure defense here by Doherty. A great job by them. Defense wins championships. That's what they say. And head coach Patrick McKiernan believes it for Doherty.
Take this opportunity to recognize Max Preps. Max Preps is the association's official statistics.
In-depth coverage of every state tournament game in all classes can be found throughout the Colorado Preps Network. You can get the quickest results and updated tournament brackets by going to coloradopreps.com. And you can join us for the Built Ford Tough Scoreboard Show. We recap all the action Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights at 9 o'clock on the Colorado Preps Radio Network. 36-33 here. Doherty is led throughout, up by 3, 4:45 to go here in this third quarter. The grade 8 from the Denver Coliseum. Caitlin Smith fouled by Moffitt as she trucked down the lane there. And for Moffitt, that's 3 on her. Suddenly, you've got Moffitt, you've got Vigil, the 2 guards with 3 fouls apiece. And Caitlin Smith to the free throw line here for Legacy. Will not get the roll. Another one coming here. Smith 2 for 4 from the line here tonight. Found the mark on that one. And they're within 2. Vigil calling for it, now drives down the right side. Scoop shot good. Lead back to 4. Vigil with the bucket. She's got 12 tonight. Edwards to Glenn. Tough pass. They kick the corner. 3 on the way. Won't go by Salas. And Surgeon with the basketball now, trying to dribble her way out. Long pass down. That's a 2. Jumper up, won't go. Caitlin Smith with the rebound. Rivera got that quick trigger to Salas. Salas and Glenn zigged, and Salas thought she was going to zag. Started to step out toward the corner and then wanted to go back door, and actually had that back door, but Salas was already letting go of the basketball. So Emily Lopez will check in for Salas, who will sit on the bench. Surgeon now pops up. She's playing that 3 guard now. Rivera kicks to the corner. Villagrana will run over Lopez. Lopez will get a whistle for the foul, though. Didn't move the feet quite fast enough. So Emily Lopez whistled for her 2nd. Each team with 3 team fouls now. And Vigil's going to sit down here, get a breather. She's also got 3 personals and traveling against Bree Daniels. So a turnover there, and the opportunity. Now here comes this full court press from Doherty. And Caitlin Smith tried to bounce it right off of her backside, and then Glenn is fouled from behind by Rivera. Got to get somebody to come to the basketball. That's twice now they've had trouble getting the basketball in on that deny pressure. Inbound again for Legacy, and everybody's got their back turned. It's a deny type of pressure. Pick coming. Edwards gets by Rivera and will dribble out of trouble here, and now has numbers. Dribbling down, kicks to the corner. Lopez, 16-footer, missed it off the front of the rim. Here comes Doherty, long pass ahead. Rivera, layup good. And the lead back to 6. And Rivera with the bucket. She's got 4 tonight. 3 by Glenn. Yes, sir.
Emily Glenn for 3.
Well, you wondered when Glenn was going to step up, and we see that. That is just her first three-pointer. She was 0 for 5 until that point. Cuts the lead back to 3 here. And now Lopez will be whistled for the foul, reaching in on Rivera. And that will be the third on Lopez. Legacy trying to extend the defense here just a little bit. See if they can force a turnover. Get the ball in. Surgeon's got it. Trying to get to the baseline. Cut off there. Skip pass all the way across. Little head fake. Villagrana inside. Going back the other way. Edwards will take the charge. Boy, oh boy. So we are headed back the other way here. As they get the turnover, a tough pass. Edwards has it. And we'll give it off to Glenn now. Emily Glenn kicks over to Lopez. Not going to shoot the three. Drive inside. Runner up. Missed it short. The rebound. And that is, that's Bishop. Over to Rivera. Rivera over Lopez. The foul and count the bucket. And Lopez has picked up her 4th foul. And how about that? Rivera leaning in. Got the contact, made the bucket. So it'll force Coach Van Patten to bring in Mackenzie Neely here to set Lopez down. Neely, the junior. And the miss by Rivera on the free throw, but still made the bucket. To Glenn now. Glenn who switches sides back over to Edwards. Edwards driving inside, slashing down the lane. She's fouled. Can't quite finish it off. The foul will go against Daniels, though. Bree Daniels whistled for... Well, they've got it switched around here. They say that's Belgrana, who is 14, and Bree Daniels is 24 on the score sheet. That's not how it was on the roster. I apologize if I've called that differently. We're going to go with what's on the scorer's sheet here. And Rivera, in the meantime, will sit down. Edwards hit her first free throw. Another one coming. In and out. Loose ball. And Caitlin Smith. The grab and the putback. Nifty shot, and the lead cut to 2 here. Smith with that bucket now. They're getting after it. Edwards getting after it. Surging for 3. Missed it short. Glenn's got it. Lightning running here a little bit. No look to Edwards. Edwards crosses up, drive inside. She'll be fouled, and will get a couple of free throws here. And the Lightning have started to slowly work themselves back into this one. Trailing throughout. Down by as many as 8 points. Looking to see if it was any bigger than that. 9 points, actually. And 10 almost by halftime. And Edwards can't get the free throw to go. She's got one more here. So Edwards with one more free throw here. Got it. 1 for 2, cuts the lead back to 1 now with 1:43 to go here in the third quarter. Behill to bring the ball up, playing with 3 personals, working against Glenn. To Santos, down to the corner it goes. That's Daniels. Behill wanted to drive in on Glenn, not going to give it to her though. Surgeon got a hair trigger, will launch it from out there. Daniels will give it back. Surgeon's got it. Wanted to push in on Glenn. Not going to happen. 1:10 to go in the quarter. Whoop, off the foot of Surgeon. She'll have to track it down, and that'll be over and back. Untimely turnover by Doherty. And it will be Lightning basketball here. Last minute, 6 to go here in the third quarter. Caitlin Smith will sit down. They've got Courtney Smith on the bench too. Oh no, Caitlin will stay in. Courtney's on the bench. She's got 3. To Glenn. Tried to make the pass across, and the foul's going to go against Glenn for boxing out, trying to keep her from getting to the basketball. That's a pretty easy call. We saw it here. That's the first on Glenn, so she can afford to do that, certainly. Instead of going after the ball, she tried to box out the player, and you can't do that. So Rivera inbound here to Behill. Minute to go, third quarter. Behill, hesitation inside she comes, got by Glenn. Lead back to 3. Behill's played very well tonight, 14 points. Glenn, long 3 on the way. Offensive board, put back up and in by Shada Kuiper. That lead down to 1 again. Behill got a pick, gives it down to Santos, swatted away by Edwards. Out of bounds it goes. It'll stay with Doherty. 31 seconds to go in the third. Oh, boy, that got a reaction from the crowd. Somebody thought there should be a foul. That was her hand on the ball, swatting it. Behill the inbound. Crossover, Behill into the lane, out to Surgeon. Behill for 3. Yes, sir! Lead back to 7. What a huge shot by Behill. She's got 7 in the quarter, 17 for the game, and a steal. 10 seconds left. To Behill it comes. Behill's inside the arc, jumper up, won't go. 3 seconds left. Glenn with the basketball, looks up, not enough time to shoot it. Almost made it, but it would have been after the buzzer had got off. 47-43, the lead of 4 here, and a huge three-pointer by Angela Behill preserves the lead for Doherty as they're up on Legacy. 8 minutes left in this one.
The Colorado High School Activities Association is made up of 340 high schools with 185,000 students participating in high school activities. Our members promote lifetime values to help reach and motivate students. CHSAA develops policies as a group as a responsibility of membership. CHSAA is coaches, game officials, and administrators voluntarily working for the common good of kids. CHSAA is high school activities.
Back we come here, ready to go, fourth quarter. Game number 3 of 4 here this afternoon for the Denver Coliseum. It's a good one. And apparently, and no stats here at the end of the third quarter, so we'll see how that works out. 3 on the way, big 3. Surgeon knocks it down. First point sets the first half. She's got 10 now and the lead to 7. Shot up won't go. Cold as can be is Legacy now as Doherty pushes it a little bit. Behill, hesitation dribble, hop step, ball knocked away and a turnover there. Boy, she stepped right into that triple team. Edwards now with the basketball. Lightning got a ways to go here. Nearly beat by Denver East a few days ago, and now playing from behind as Doherty has come out on fire. That defense, they have gotten after it. Inbounds, Edwards with it here, down by 7. They've reeled in Doherty a little bit, but haven't been able to take the lead yet. Edwards drives down the left side. Jumper up, partially blocked. She's looking for the foul, not going to get it. Salah is to check back into the contest here. And Neely will sit down. Neely in there because Lopez has foul trouble. 4 fouls on her. Inbounds, knocked out by Harris, stays with Legacy. Salas, ball knocked out again. This time Moffitt got a hand on it. .654 left to go here. Inbounds, Edwards not going to shoot the three. Over to Salas. Glenn with it now. Being patient, Edwards going to drive left. Splits the defense, too hard off the glass. Ball tipped up, boy, almost tipped in by Moffitt, and now a loose ball foul. And that'll go on Edwards. Oh, man. So Kaylee Edwards, that's her third. And into the 1-and-1. Both teams will be in the 1-and-1 here as Alicia Harris to the free throw line here. Harris got another one coming. 3 for 6 from the line, now 4 for 7 from the line. Now 5 for 8 from the line. Harris getting better as the game goes along. And a lead of 9. 3 by Salas, a whistle and a timeout first. A full timeout going to be called by Coach Van Patten before the shot went up. Good thing Salas missed it anyway through 3 quarters. Legacy can't buy a bucket. They are 15 for 39. In the third quarter, they were 6 for 14, but for the game, shooting just over 38% from the field. And from outside the arc, 2 for 15. Only 13% from three-point land. In the meantime, Doherty playing just fine. 7 for 14 in the second half. They're shooting 52% for the game, and they are 5 for 11 from outside the arc. 45% from three-point land. Rebounding-wise, Legacy has the decided advantage, 28-19, but the turnovers by Legacy, 15 of them. Doherty scored 8 points off those 15 turnovers. 12 turnovers by Doherty. Legacy scoring 9. So to that end, it's Doherty's three-pointers, 15 points with those 5 three-pointers, and second chance points, Legacy 14-2. So Legacy getting some opportunities in the third. They whittled the lead down to 1, but that's as close as they've been able to get. .626 to go. Plenty of time left in this one. Nice pass inside and the finish by Kuiper. Boy, Edwards with a nice lead in. Kuiper with 6 points here. Stops that run, and that 8-0 run by Doherty to end the third and start the fourth now, and the lead cut back to 7. Behill driving inside, and the travel could have been a charge. Lucky for Behill, it was not. She's got 3 personals. Instead, called for the walk before she actually ended up running over Kuiper. So actually catching a break on that one. Denai inbounds. Glenn with the basketball now to dribble it up. Still dribbling down. Ball got poked away from behind, and Behill's got it. Behill down the left side. Crosses to that left side and finishes. Pretty move. And the lead back to 9. Behill with the bucket. She's got 19 points. Edwards splits the defense. She'll get a couple of free throws out of it. What a night for Angela Behill. She is 8 for 12 from the field. 3 three-pointers. She hasn't missed when she shot a three-pointer. 19 points. And running the offense here for Doherty. Meantime, Kaylee Edwards knocks down the free throw. Edwards has really struggled from the field. She's only 3 for 7 from the field through 3 quarters. But knocks down both free throws. Got to hit those, certainly. Lead of 7 for Doherty, and they've got the basketball here. Rivera gets it into the hands of Behill again. Behill back to Rivera. Rivera down the left side. Wanted to kick it back out. Got to push. Called from the backcourt here. And a 1-on-1 opportunity. Salas whistled for her second, and that will send Rivera to the free throw line. Knocked it down, and we'll get the bonus out of it. How about that? Lauren Rivera knocks them both down. Lead back to 9 again. Edwards hustles down the court, finishes with the left hand. Edwards with 13 tonight. And the lead cut back to 7 again. Legacy just got to find a way to stop Doherty's offense, which we weren't sure we were going to be saying that. It's the defense of Doherty that they are certainly known for. Whoop! Harris mishandled it. Caitlin Smith gets it now. Edwards with it. Edwards. Oh, she wanted to pop for 3. Glenn will. Got it! Within 4 now. They have cut the lead to 4. Emily Glenn with 11 points and a timeout here by Coach McKiernan, and Doherty got to take it at this point here with 4:47 left to go, and a huge 3 by Emily Glenn. Glenn just 2 for 8 from outside the arc here tonight, and from the field just 4 for 12. Yeah. 33% from the field. That's how cold Legacy has been. And a lot of that's been because of Doherty's defense. They have forced Legacy to turn the ball over 15 times through 3 quarters. So it has been something to watch. Certainly the defense by Doherty. Working adults can earn their bachelor degree without interrupting home or work life. Study online with Adams State Distance Learning. Convenient programs in more than 20 areas of study. For more information, go to adams.edu. That's adams.edu. Oh, Rivera nearly threw that one away. Caught a break. Vigil working against Glenn here. 1-on-1. Vigil will get by, and just too hard with the layup there. And now Caitlin ahead to Edwards. Edwards driving inside is fouled. Ooh, she almost finished it off. Either way, free throws will be shot, at least one. Let's see. Surgeon, and they will give her 2 shots. The foul will go against Kim Surgeon, and that's her second or third. I think they said her third. In the meantime, Edwards to the free throw line. Kaylee Edwards knocks it down. Another one coming. 15 points tonight for Kaylee Edwards. And that cuts the lead to 2. Inbound to Surgeon. 4.5 to go. And a walk. We're going back the other way. Boy, Rivera was wide open down there too. Surgeon just couldn't get the ball out of her hands quick enough. So Legacy will have it here. A chance to tie. A 3 would give them the lead for the first time tonight. To Glenn, down to the corner. Salas. One dribble, back out to Glenn. Lob it underneath. There's Courtney Smith. Head fake. She's fouled. We'll get a couple of free throws out of it. Oh, man. My apologies. A walk. Did not see that one as she head faked there. Got to run into. They call a turnover. That's the way the ball is bounced for Legacy here tonight. It has not gone their way hardly at all. Harris trying to go in a timeout here. Coach McKiernan saw that Harris might be in a little bit of trouble and calls the timeout. Wow, what a play there down on the baseline. Courtney Smith was all alone, made the catch, went with the head fake, and then went up with it. We were all watching the ball. The referee was watching her feet. Apparently she shuffled her feet. So Doherty holding on to this 2-point lead. They have led the entire game. Opened up the fourth quarter, into the third and into the fourth with a 8-0 run. What was a close game, it had been cut down to a 1-point lead. Doherty extended the lead back the end of the third and the beginning of the fourth. They opened up the fourth with a 5-0 run. And right now, Doherty still holds on 56-54. Winner of tonight's game will play Highlands Ranch in the Final Four in Boulder next Wednesday at the CU Event Center. Doherty will inbound. 3:58 to go here in the game. Crunch time. Behill working on Glenn. Wants to go right. Has gone right about 4 times on Glenn and gotten by. Rivera around. Salas. Ball out of bounds. It'll be Legacy basketball. They forced a turnover. Another chance to tie it here. A 3 would give them the lead. Here comes Emily Glenn for the Lightning. Doherty stepping up, ready to go defensively as they have all night. Back to Edwards. To Glenn. Down to the corner. Salas for 3 in the lead. Off the front of the rim. Offensive board. Edwards. She's fouled. And will go to the free throw line. Kaylee Edwards with a couple of free throws. A chance to tie it with 3.5 minutes to go. The offensive rebound there, of which there have been about 13 out of the 28 rebounds. Legacy has had a decided rebounding advantage. And Edwards knocks down the first. Got them both. Hit all 4 here in the second half, and we're tied at 56. Tied for the first time since zeros were on the board. Crossover, inside, scoop, too hard. Harris the rebound. Behill kicks it to Moffitt. And back out, Behill has it. Knocked away from behind. Behill still got the basketball. Scramble for it. Oh, and a timeout called. Wow, by McKiernan. He got it in time. Oh, man. Behill was so close to losing that basketball. She had, in fact, lost it. But a smart play by head coach Patrick McKiernan for Doherty. Got the timeout called. It'll stay Doherty basketball. 3:12 left to go here in the game. Well, there you go. Don't forget, coming up, last game in the grade 8, a 6:15 start. So we'll see. May actually start this one on time. Most of the games have started on time. It'll be out of the K-Garms region, number 1 seed Monarch and number 3 seed Thunder Ridge. Again, a 6:15 start right here on CHSAA.tv. Inbound to Rivera. Ooh, tightrope in the sideline there. Back to Surgeon. All tied at 56. Behill now working on Glenn. To the left hand she goes. Gives it back up top, Moffitt. Moffitt stops. Jumper up. Not enough on that one. Harris swats it down. It comes to Behill. Behill. Leaner. Got it. How big has Angela Behill been tonight? Lead back to Doherty. Glenn down low. Courtney Smith leans inside. She's fouled and count the bucket. As soon as I say it, Courtney Smith, the freshman, steps up and makes a play here. 12 points tonight, could make it 13 and could give the lead to Legacy. For the first time tonight, the Lightning lead it here. 2:33 to go in the game. So here we go. Behill a handoff to Moffitt. Moffitt across to Surgeon. Edwards took it away. Kaylee Edwards driving in on Surgeon, and she'll finish. Out of nowhere, the Lightning have exploded. 5-0 run, they've got the lead. Now Behill driving inside. Down to Harris. She's fouled. Count the bucket. Oh, man. In the last minute and a half. If you just joined us, this has been some of the most exciting stuff to this point. Teams trading buckets here. Aisha Harris will knock down the free throw. Perfect in the fourth quarter. And we're tied up at 61. Back to Edwards. Boy, she wanted that three, but Moffitt jumps out on her. Minute 51 to go in the game. High post. Caitlin Smith to Edwards. Slicing down the lane. Drives in. She's fouled. She'll get 2 free throws. Good look by the junior Caitlin Smith at the high post as Edwards got by her man and slid down the lane. So Edwards to shoot some free throws again. 4 for 4 here in the fourth quarter. Missed it. Nine for 12, now 9 for 13 for the game. Oh, she missed them both. And an offensive board by Caitlin Smith. How big is that? To the corner, Salas for 3. Missed it short. Long rebound, Behill's got it. Lead ahead, there's Rivera. Back up top, Surgeon to Behill. Behill wisely slowing it down, setting the offense. Moffitt now to drive inside. And a late foul. What do we got? From the backcourt, a push from behind. And so Courtney Smith called for the foul. That's her 4th, and Moffitt misses the free throw. Shalisa Moffitt, this is the first time she's been to the line, and a timeout here with 1:19 left to go in the game. Legacy says, well, let's talk about this one. Still a minute 19 left to go. What are we going to do either way? Our broadcast this evening presented in part by Bank of Colorado. Enjoy the difference a family-run bank deeply rooted in our Colorado can make in your life and community. We still believe in the personal banking relationships. Bank of Colorado, distinctively different and distinctively Colorado, the way banking should be. Well, everybody at the Coliseum catching their breath, ready to either stand up or get on the edge of their seats here. It has been a good one this evening. 3rd game out of 4 here at the Grade 8. Legacy took the lead for the first time with about 3 minutes left to go in this one at 59-58. Then we're able to get another bucket and extend the lead to 3. But a 3-point play by Aisha Harris tied it back up, and that's where we sit. Moffitt will get one more free throw here to try to get the lead back for Doherty. Missed it. And the long rebound, Glenn's got it and will spin her way out. We're tied at 61 to Edwards. Edwards to Glenn. Glenn going to drive inside. Whoop, ball got knocked away. On the ground, Glenn with it. Saved it to Smith. And back to Edwards. And a foul on Behill, stepping out on her. Wow. And double bonus time for both. Edwards to the free throw line. By the way, Edwards missed both of her free throws the last time she was there trying to get the lead back. Makes that one. Minute 5 left to go. One more coming here for Kaylee Edwards. Too hard. Missed it, or actually missed it up the front of the rim. 1 point lead for Legacy. Here comes Doherty. Behill with the basketball. She'll hand it off to Rivera. Rivera will get it back to Behill. 48 seconds left. Behill hands to Rivera again. A reach-in foul on Salas, and that'll send Rivera to the free throw line. Lauren Rivera is 2 for 3 tonight from the free throw line. Not exactly the person you want to send to the line. She missed the first one. One more to come, a chance to tie it here with 42 seconds left. Got it. Well, she got one, and we're tied at 62. Here comes Legacy. 38 seconds left. Do you play for the last shot? Or do you just run that offense? Glenn with it. Back it comes. Almost picked away by Moffitt. And whoop, Edwards fell down and will save it to Smith. Now she'll get it back. 24 seconds left. What a wild play. Boy, Glenn nearly threw that one away. Edwards will come get the basketball now. 14 seconds left. Back to Glenn. Give it to Edwards now. 9 seconds left. That trap is there. Going to dribble around. Going to drive inside. Drives through. Layup. Good. And that's it. It is over. You couldn't have drawn it up any better. They just wanted to have the ball in the hands of Kaylee Edwards at the end. Doherty came out, kept trying to trap Edwards and Glenn playing catch back and forth. Emily Glenn finally gave it up to Edwards. One last time, Edwards up near the timeline, and then got around that trap around the left side and into the lane she went. The rest of it's like the sea parted. The Doherty players weren't fast enough to get in front, didn't want to take a swipe and foul her. She got an easy layup on the left side, and Legacy survives. They led for maybe 2.5 minutes of this game, and that's it. Yet they go on and win it 64-62. They will play Highlands Ranch on Wednesday in the Final Four in Boulder. Here's your final stats in this one. Wow, what a finish to this one. Well, for Doherty, the hot shooting continued in the second half. They just didn't hit the last, final shots at the end when they needed to. One lead change in the game, and that came with about 2.5 minutes or about 3 minutes left to go in the game. In this one, largest lead was 10 points by Doherty at one point, but Legacy survives and wins it. For Doherty, 50% shooting in the second half. They were 24 for 46 from the field. They shot 52% tonight. Legacy, 50% in the second half, only shot altogether 21 for 49, though 42% from the field. They were ice cold in the first half, shooting 36%, and they trailed it there at halftime, 33-25, but they come all the way back to win it. Let's run down the scores. First of all, for Doherty, Angela Behill. Wow, for Behill, a great game for the junior. Behill finishes with 21 points and 2 rebounds to go along with a couple of assists. Behill was huge, 9 for 15 from the field, 3 3-pointers. She never missed when she shot from outside the arc. Kim Surgeon finished with 10 points and 4 rebounds, and Vanessa Villagrana finished with 10 points and 4 rebounds. Lauren Rivera with 9 points and a rebound to go along with it. The hero for the Lightning, Kaylee Edwards, 6 for 11 from the field. She was 0 for 3 outside the arc, 12 for 18 from the free throw line, 24 points tonight to lead all scorers to go along with 3 rebounds. And Emily Glenn finished with 11 points and 8 rebounds tonight. Caitlin Smith, 7 points and 8 rebounds. Courtney Smith, 13 points and 3 rebounds. And Legacy comes from behind to win it. Again, the final, 64-62, as Legacy knocks off Doherty and will head to the Final Four. 3 teams are in, 1 more to be selected. We'll be back with you in about 14 minutes here as Monarch gets sets to take on Legacy here in the final game from the Grade 8 in Class 5A basketball.